Welcome to Channel Awesome's Orbit Report, your source for everything happening around the world of entertainment and pop culture. I'm Heather Roos.
And I'm Aiyanna Wade.
And this week we're coming to you from Chicago's Wizard World. How exciting! We're super excited to be here. This week, a whole bunch of things came out. The first thing was The Defenders. And I don't know about you guys, but I was stoked. So excited to watch The Defenders. It's been getting some really good reviews so far. It's out there on Netflix. If you haven't checked it out and you're a fan of the Marvel Netflix universe, what are you doing? Go check it out. Check it out right now. There's some really satisfying scenes in it, some really funny, good chemistry between some of the actors. I would highly recommend that you go check it out.
Now, Heather, would you recommend people watch the other series like Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, and Iron Fist before watching it? And obviously Daredevil.
It is good to have some of the background knowledge. So yes, if you haven't had a chance yet to check out Iron Fist or any of the other Netflix shows, it is better if you see those first. So just spend your whole weekend watching all of them.
Yay!
They're all quality television, mostly.
Plenty to binge. In case you run out of things to binge, you can head on over to Amazon Prime, where The Tick was just released. I watched all the episodes. It goes by very fast, and it's very, very funny and entertaining, and was really lovely to watch. It brought back some nostalgia of watching the old series. For anyone that played the game, spoon to ya. So definitely check it out over on Amazon.
Also on Netflix this week, the live-action Death Note movie premiered. And it's been getting some reviews.
Have they been good or bad?
They've been a little mixed. I think some die-hard fans of the show were a little disappointed in the way that it was adapted. I personally haven't gotten a chance to check it out yet. Honestly, I'm a little reluctant because I was a fan of the series. So we'll just have to see. You know, pass your own judgment. Let us know in the comments if you watched it, what you thought of it, or if it's kind of hard to get through. Moving on to some trailers that dropped this week. First and foremost, we saw some new footage for the Black Mirror, also coming out on Netflix. Season 4, we saw the names of, as well as a couple of clips from all 6 episodes that are going to be coming to Netflix soon.
I believe season 3 is when it started being the Netflix exclusive show, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's, thankfully I just finished season 3 and it was amazing and heartbreaking as usual. So I am definitely stoked for this season 4.
Yes, for sure.
Also, the trailer that dropped was American Horror Story Cult.
Ah!
So it seems like it's going to be just as mind-bending as all the other seasons. And there's some interesting new casting, like Lena Dunham's in it. I saw Evan Peters is supposedly going to be a few different cult leaders now. So I'm very interested to see where this goes.
Yeah, I always like the way Evan Peterson plays the stuff in American Horror Story. So I like American Horror Story, so I'm excited to see it as well. It'll be fun. The BBC just came out with a trailer for Strike the Cuckoo's Calling, which, if you don't know, is a part of a mystery series that J.K. Rowling wrote. So it just premiered in the BBC on August 27th on BBC One. And they're a series of murder mystery novels. Strike is kind of like a detective. He's an ex-military guy. Now he's a detective. So there's going to be a mini-series with all of his cases to solve here. It's still unclear what's happening with it in the U.S. HBO has some rights to it, so we're just going to have to wait and see over here in the U.S. when it's coming to us. We're still not sure.
Some other things we're looking forward to is the casting notices we just got this week.
Yes.
David Tennant is supposedly coming back for Jessica Jones Season 2.
How?
So I'm hoping they're definitely just flashbacks. Otherwise, I don't know. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Speaking of David Tennant, he was also cast in Good Omens, which is going to be a mini-series as well. He was cast along with Michael Sheen for this mini-series, and they are the only 2 people so far that have been cast, so we have no idea much about this right now. We'll just have to see.
Yeah. And then also Starfire was cast this week, right?
Yes, Starfire, who is a part of the Titans live-action TV series, was cast. Anna Diop, who is on 24 Legacy, was cast as Starfire. So now we know the ladies. We got our Raven, we got our Starfire. We're just going to have to see the gentleman of the show.
That's right. Beast Boy, what up?
I don't know. We still don't know if it's going to be Beast Boy or if there's going to be Cyborg as a part of this as well.
Yeah, I'm really excited. I'm really looking forward to seeing who else we get to see as being cast in Titans.
Yes.
Also, we heard this week that Punisher just cast Sheree Agdashlu, Oscar award-winning actress.
Crazy.
Incredible. So we're hoping that she's not just a cameo.
Yeah.
So maybe we'll see a little bit more content from her. I don't know. I feel like casting someone that incredible and just having a cameo is not worth it. You got to use her up.
Right.
So hoping to see some good stuff from her.
Mm-hmm.
Next up, we wanted to go into movie news.
Woo.
Alamo Drafthouse. That's right. The Alamo Drafthouse is having a clown-only screening of it on September 9th. They just added a couple more screenings because of popular demand, and they will be also holding a pre-party with face painters to touch up your clown makeup in case you smudge it for some terrifying reason.
I'm just going to keep shaking my head no, because that is just all the note for me.
I know a lot of people were upset about the Wonder Woman only, for the women only, for the Wonder Woman screening. So I know a lot of you non-clowns might be upset right now, but it's okay. I'm sure you can see it just the same.
Yeah, just wear some makeup.
Yeah.
You know, you'll fit right in. Also, on Tuesday, we heard big news about a Joker Origins movie that's going to be produced by Martin Scorsese, of all people. So it's going to be completely separate, apparently, from the current Jared Leto Joker. It's going to be an Elseworld story set in the 80s, kind of gritty crime, which seems like it's right up Scorsese's alley. But we were curious what you all thought about this, because what is going on with the DC universe? I don't know. So let's see what you guys have to say about the new Joker movie coming out. Wizard World Chicago. We're right outside the Cinema Snob, Brad's booth, and we're going to talk to some people, see what they're going to watch this weekend, what they're going to watch in the fall, and talk about that new Joker project that we heard about earlier this week.
Jinkies, I'm feeling a little weird about it. You know, there's a lot of Joker hype recently in the last, 7-8 years. Honestly, I think you could choose another character to make a movie about. I've been walking around the con asking all the Jokers that I see not to make the film.
It's hard to tell at this point with anything DC related.
Yeah, I mean, I'm curious to see what it is, but the challenge with Warner Brothers has always kind of been, and DC Comics, they've never had a definitive Joker origin. They tried to do that in The Killing Joke, and then it was kind of retconned away a little bit. So I'm curious to see them actually commit to something as an origin story.
If it's Martin Scorsese, awesome. It's either going to be the Joker takes up a job as a taxi driver and saves a hooker, or he's doing blow on Wall Street. He's going to be kicking a guy to death because he didn't shine his shoes.
I was not a huge fan of the Joker from the Suicide Squad movies. I don't know what, because Jared Leto talks a lot in interviews about what he was going to do with the character and some of the stuff that he was doing off screen that was helping him to prepare for it, which sounded way more interesting than what we actually got on screen.
He is like, I'm gonna put this in a nutshell. Homeboy over-exaggerated that bad boy.
Mark Hamill all the way.
I try to stay positive, so next question. Is Flash and Supergirl coming out the fall? Then superpowered Dawson's Creek.
Stranger Things Season 2 is going to be super exciting when that hits on Halloween. I love that they announced that they're only going to do 4 seasons of this show. I loved the first season. Can't wait to see where they go with this in the next season. The Flash, I'm a huge fan of that show. You know, the third season kind of went downhill a little bit for me, but I love a lot of the stuff that they're announcing for season 4.
I know the new DuckTales recently came out, and I really want to check that out. And I've been seeing bits and clips and pieces of the new Mega Man cartoon. I am a huge Mega Man fan, but looking at the early screenshots, it gets me a little cringy, but I'm still going to give it a chance because I was told that the guys behind Ben 10 were the people that did it. So I'm like, you know what? I love Ben 10. I'll take a look.
Yes, Roseanne's coming back.
Maybe. I'm curious, right? And I like the idea of the Inhumans. I like what Marvel's kind of been building up through Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. with the Inhumans. And I like the direction that they're kind of trying to take the Inhumans within the Marvel comic book universe. So I'm curious to see whether or not that translates to the small screen or not.
Probably. I'll give it a shot. Like usually with me, it's sort of like, well, I got a day off today. What'll be the first thing I land on when I scroll through here?
I've been seeing some clips. That looks amazing. I want to check it out so badly.
I've been watching Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and they've had Inhumans on that for a while. I can't wait for Inhumans to come out.
God, no. It looks like NCIS shot on IMAX.
All right, everyone, thanks for chatting with us. A special shout out to Brad and Velma, Tamara, and Trevor for having the time to chat with us. We really appreciate it and always love talking with you guys.
Awesome. Well, I think that's going to be all from us here. Heather, where can people find you on social media?
You can find me on Twitter at Heather Roos or Instagram at HRoos.
Awesome. And then you can find me on Facebook at Aiyanna Wade, easy to find, or everywhere else as Awesome Aiyanna. So that's going to be it from us here. We're going to go enjoy the rest of the con.
For sure.
And we will catch you next week. Beam us up.